Hey, bestie. Sorry I missed day 12 yesterday. We had an incident with our team mom. We had showcase, right? So she asked us to borrow our tent. I was texting her, calling her when night had came, the day of showcase, to pick up our tent because there was an agreement. She wasn't answering or anything. I did not sleep well last night. But we ended up just popping up, and like they were getting ready to leave our tent there broken. She hadn't called me. She hadn't updated me or anything. Like, my husband is upset because this guy is yelling at him, talking about I'm just taking the effing tent down. I just being like just very rude. So I walked over to her and I was like, hey, like what happened with our tent? She was like, I don't like the way you're talking to me. And so I was like, I'm not talking to you any kind of way. I'm just asking what happened to our tent that we left you with. We didn't volunteer to leave our tent. You asked me to leave our tent. I do party rentals, so I could have easily charged them to rent the tent out, but I didn't. We're connected with a few people at the gym or whatever. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go find who I know. So in the midst of us talking, a lady had came over to the owner like, hey, yeah, I seen him breaking a tent, and Team Mom, she was just standing right there. The owner had told him basically like the tent has to be replaced, and my husband seen a guy putting his hands on the tent. We really don't know who broke the tent, but because we left it with you in your hands, the Team Mom, then you're responsible for it. She also had a few other things in mind that I did not get that night. So I texted her and asked her to bring it to the next practice. She bought it, but I gave it to her in her hands. Instead of her putting it back in my hands, she decides to just sit it at the front desk. Cool, whatever, it is what it is. I started to know like little bits and pieces of things that she would do. I brushed it off because at the end of the day, like it didn't phase me. Like accountability is everything. If you do something, take accountability for it. It was as easy as, oh, and she never apologized. It was as easy as she kind of said, I apologize. I don't know who broke it. I don't have the money to pay for it right now. What can we do? Even if she just would have apologized, I would have been okay with that. But she treated us like complete SHIT, like we had done something. So yesterday was the final straw for me. My kids were being left out of pictures. One of the coaches, when she seen my kids walking up, she called him over to get in the pictures. At this point, I'm furious. It's one thing to feel a way about me, cool, but to involve my kids and treat my kids some type of way, oh, now we definitely have a problem. I end up talking to the coaches, and if the coaches, if y'all are watching this, I love y'all. I absolutely love y'all. I love the way y'all love my kids love y'all. But the director and the other lady, I don't even know what she is, were very rude. They were very rude. They brought up the tent situation while I'm trying to bring up the incident that happened today. But I basically said that I felt like my kids were being retaliated against. Oh, and this is the kick. When they were coming out, the girls were coming out after they performed. She stuck her foot out. No kids were coming at this point, but she stuck her foot out, like pretending like she was going to trip one of the kids. Who child she was going to trip? I don't know. But the fact that you even did a motion like that, like you were going to trip one of the kids, is a problem. Story short, the director tells me, can we not do this here in public? Instead of addressing my issue in the way my kids feel, can we meet in the office next week and talk about this, which we should have been done because it's been happening over a month ago, or either we can part ways. She told me, or either we can part ways. Like I hadn't done something, like my kids hadn't done something. And this is why people do not speak up. So I get to making some calls. Really broke me is my baby saying, is it my fault? Saying her. Callie saying, is it her fault for the whole situation? And then she continues to say, why do they treat us like this? I'm gonna be advocate for therapy. We know a little girl who just committed suicide a few weeks ago because of bullying. So now I'm having to go through the motions of putting my 6-year-old in therapy. My 4-year-old doesn't even want to go back. Black people are always labeled as the angry black person or the angry ghetto person, or they're always causing drama. So I kept quiet. I did. Again, my daughter is having such a hard day today. She's having a hard day. I've recorded this over and over again to try to see if I can hold back my tears, but I can't. And the way that what my daughter is going through and the way she feels is my fault because as her parent, I was supposed to speak up sooner.